Your teenager slams their door. You can hear them having a meltdown on the other side, and you feel that familiar knot in your stomach. You want to help, but it feels like everything you've tried, whether it's talking it out, giving them space, or setting boundaries, just makes things worse. The yelling, the crying, the total shutdown, it's exhausting. And it can leave you feeling helpless. You start to wonder, am I doing something wrong? Or will we ever get through to each other? But what if you could move past those power struggles and actually teach your teen how to handle these big emotions? In this video, I'm going to share 3 proven strategies you can use starting today to help your teen build real emotional regulation skills and bring some peace back into your home. First things first, before we get into the strategies, we have to reframe the problem. An emotional meltdown isn't a sign that you have a bad kid or that they're personally attacking you. More often than not, it's a sign of a missing skill. A teenager's brain is literally still under construction. The part that handles impulse control and rational thinking, the prefrontal cortex, is still developing, while their emotional center, the amygdala, is working overtime. This means they feel things with incredible intensity, but don't have all the tools to manage it just yet. Emotional regulation is the ability to manage and respond to your feelings in a healthy way. Think of it as a skill, just like learning to ride a bike. Our job as parents isn't to stop the emotions from happening, but to be their guide, their co-pilot, as they learn to navigate these turbulent feelings. Your calm, steady presence is the most powerful tool you have. Okay, so your teen is escalating. Your first instinct might be to jump in, fix the problem, or lecture them about their reaction. But the most effective first step is actually the opposite. Pause and regulate yourself first. If you meet their chaos with your own frustration, you're just adding fuel to the fire. You have to model the calm you want to see. This is called co-regulation. It just means staying physically present and emotionally available to help their nervous system settle down. You don't even have to say much. Sometimes just sitting quietly nearby shows them you can handle their big feelings and that they aren't alone. Once you're both calm, you can validate what they're feeling with a simple phrase like, "I can see you're really upset right now," or "This seems incredibly frustrating." You don't have to agree with their behavior, but by acknowledging the emotion, you reduce their need to scream it even louder. Only after the emotional storm starts to pass can you two begin to talk about the actual problem. Once the intensity has dialed down a bit, the next step is to help your teen put a name to what they're feeling. Research from neuroscientists like Dr. Dan Siegel shows that the simple act of naming an emotion can lower its power in the brain. When an emotion has a name, it goes from being an overwhelming, all-consuming force to a more manageable piece of information. You can help by shifting the language from "you are angry" to "you are feeling angry." That small change helps separate your teen from the emotion. Encourage them to get specific. Instead of just mad, are they feeling frustrated, disappointed, betrayed, or embarrassed? You can ask things like, "What's going on for you right now?" Or "Where are you feeling that in your body?" For some teens, rating feelings intensities on a 1 to 10 scale can also be really helpful. This is the practice of building an emotional vocabulary that helps them understand themselves better, and that self-awareness is the foundation of regulating their own emotions. Trying to find solutions in the middle of a meltdown is like trying to have a quiet chat during a hurricane. It just doesn't work. The third strategy is to work with your teen to create a calm down plan. When they're already calm, this is basically a personalized menu of healthy coping strategies they can turn to when they start feeling overwhelmed. Sit down together and brainstorm a list of things that genuinely help them feel better. This isn't about what you think should work, it's about what they actually connect with. The list could include listening to a specific playlist, going for a walk, journaling, drawing, using a stress ball, or watching a funny video. The most important part is that they have ownership over this list. Write it down and post it somewhere they'll see, like on their bedroom door or in a note on their phone. Then, when you see them getting upset, you can gently nudge them by saying, "This seems like a tough moment. Do you want to check your calm down plan for ideas?" This empowers them to start taking control of their own emotional regulation. Helping your teen navigate their emotional world is one of the toughest and most important parts of being a parent. It takes a ton of patience and consistency. Remember the 3 key strategies. First, master the co-regulation pause to be their calm anchor. Second, help them name it to tame it by building their emotional vocabulary. And third, proactively co-create a calm down plan so they feel empowered with their own tools. This isn't about being perfect, it's about building skills, little by little, and strengthening your connection along the way. You're giving them a foundational skill that will serve them for the rest of their lives. If you found these strategies helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more tips on navigating the teen years. I'd also love to hear from you. What's one strategy that has worked in your home? Share it in the comments below to help out other parents. For more resources, check out our Patreon page. The link's in the description. Check out our DigiTees store for mindful apparel.